Hi, today we are going to crochet an ear warmer, and I am using Red Heart Comfort yarn in indigo. I picked up some buttons, and we're going to need a piece of wire to make a needle to sew on our buttons. And I'm using a J or 6.00 millimeter crochet hook, and we need a pair of scissors. Now I have started with a chain 21. Now let's half double crochet in the second chain from hook, and then half double crochet in each chain across. We will have 20 half double crochet. Okay, at the end of your row, chain 1 and turn. Now work a double crochet in this very first half double crochet, and then work a double crochet in each half double crochet across. Okay, at the end of this row we are going to chain 1 and turn. Now this is the first of our 2-row repeat. Now double crochet in the first 2 double crochets. Now work a back post double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. Now work a front post double crochet around the next 2 double crochets. Work a back post double crochet around the next 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do our cable stitch. So we're going to skip 2 double crochets, and in the next double crochet we're going to work a front post treble or triple crochet. So there we go. Now in the very next stitch we're going to work another front post treble. Okay, so we have 2 of them here. Now we're going to go back to these 2 stitches that we skipped, and we're going to work a front post triple in the first skip stitch and a front post triple in the second skipped stitch. So let's do that. Going into the very first stitch that we skipped and making that triple front post into the second stitch that we skipped and a triple front post. Okay, now this is the stitch that we did that first triple around. So going to the next stitch we're going to work a back post double crochet, then a back post double crochet in the next stitch, front post double crochet in the next 2, so that's 1 and 2, back post double crochet in the next 2, so 1 and 2, and now we're just going to double crochet in our last 2 double crochets, and that's the end of our first repeat. Now chain 1 and turn, and this is our second repeat row. Double crochet in the first 2 double crochets, and even though these were back post, they present now as front post. So we're going to front post around these first 2 and back post around the next 2 double crochet, and front post around the next 2 double crochet. Now we come to these triples, and we're going to work them in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do back post double crochet in those trebles. So it will be 4. That's 1, 2. This is our next one. 3 and 4. Okay, front post around the next 2. Back post around the next 2. Front post around the next 2. And double crochet in our last 2. And that's it. That's our 2 repeat rounds. Okay, this is the back of our work, and this is the front of our work. I'll go ahead and go through it one more time just to make sure. Okay, chain 1 and turn, double crochet in the first 2 double crochet, back post double crochet in the next 2 double crochet, front post double crochet in the next 2, back post in the next 2, here we do our cable again. So we're gonna treble or triple front post. We're gonna skip these 2, triple front post in the 3rd stitch, triple front post in the 4th, go back to what we skipped here, the 2 that we skipped, front post in the first one that we skipped, front post in the second one that we skipped, and back post in the next 2 double crochet, front post in the next 2, back post in the next 2, double crochet in the last 2. Okay, that was our first repeat. Moving on to our second repeat, chain 1 and turn, double crochet in the first 2 double crochet, front post in the next 2, back post in the next 2, front post in the next 2, back post in the next 4 triples. So here's 1, and it's these two. 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Front post in the next 2. Back post in the next 2. Front post in the next 2. Double crochet in the last 2. And that's it. Just repeat that over and over until your ear warmer is the length that you want it to be. And this is giving us a center cable with 2 rows on the side of the cable. So go ahead and repeat that over and over and over until you get this length that you want. Okay, I have made my ear warmer the length that I need it to be. And now truthfully, at this point, you could just keep on crocheting until it's quite a bit longer and use it for a scarf. Or you could crochet it just, I don't know, about 10 rows more, and it would make a nice neck warmer. You could also start with a foundation chain of 41, make it double the length or the width, crochet it long enough to be a cowl. There's quite a few things you can do with this, but in any case, I am making an ear warmer. And just for your reference, I have crocheted a total of 48 rows, and my ear warmer is about 20 inches long. Now, you could put your 2 ends together, slip stitch it together, and be done. But if you would like to make it somewhat adjustable by adding buttons, I'm going to do that now. So I have finished on the wrong side. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And I'm going to single crochet in this first double crochet, and then work 3 double crochet in the next double crochet. Now we're going to skip 1 double crochet and single crochet in the next, skip 1 double crochet and work 3 double crochet in the next, and that's our pattern. Let's do that across. So skip 1, single crochet, skip 1, 3 double crochet, all the way to the end. Okay, once you get to the end of that row, you're just going to fasten it off. Now, if you have buttons that are large enough for your yarn needle to go through, then of course just use a yarn needle. But my yarn needle won't go through the holes in this button, so I have a piece of scrap wire here, I think it's 26 gauge, that I'm going to use to get a piece of my yarn onto my button. Now you use as many or as few buttons that you want. Now I have my yarn on there, and I'm going to put 3 buttons. I think I'm going to put 1 on each side and 1 in the middle, and see how that works for me. So I'm going to attach them in this first half double crochet row. Just going to put my yarn through, skip a couple of stitches, turn my work around and just tie a knot, and then weave in my ends. And then I'm just going to repeat that with my other 2 buttons. Okay, all of my buttons are on, and all my ends are taken care of. So now, how we're going to do this is, in this space here, or anywhere through here, to make it the size you need it, we are just going to go ahead and place the button into our work. And it should go pretty much anywhere you need it to go. All of these stitches should be large enough where it won't be an issue. I'm not sure if I put all of these in the same place or not, but we'll see. Yep, there we go. So there is our completed ear warmer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.